demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all on a high. I can't play this song back, I'm on my breath.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday. But this is sold out, man. Pretty much, we continue the sneaker talk. Now, if you want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, sign up for the Sold Out Discord. I have the link in the chat, but I'm going to go ahead and pin it up top. Pretty much, it is free to sign up. Or, of course, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. So, pretty much, y'all know tomorrow is the Super Bowl. So, who do y'all got? And, of course, we'll most likely be chatting it up in the sports section probably tomorrow for sure, man. So, pretty much as y'all come in and out, definitely hit the like button for the kid. Really means a lot. Tonight's topic, man, we're going to be keeping it simple. I only got 2 topics, technically 3, but I'm going to just try to keep it right at 2 because nothing pretty much has been coming out lately that I feel like has been super crazy, right? But some news did break, and I want to give salutes to Divine Photos, even though he's not in right now. I'm pretty sure he'll be popping in later, pretty much for the one topic that we're going to cover, which is going to be Nike's authentication process. I feel like they're going to actually finally, you know, they've been hearing us for a long time about how can we really truly tell, can you really trust these, you know, no disrespect, fast hand movements and all this at these sneaker events. I'm not going to say which one or nobody's names or nothing like that. I mean, if you watch sneaker content, you've had to come across the person. I'm not saying what they're doing is real. I'm not saying what they're doing is fake. However, wouldn't it be nice to have a peace of mind where, you know, hey, maybe we could probably just, you know, scan it on our phone or something like that, and boom, it comes through. So from what I'm hearing, Nike has patented a digital authentication system. Pretty much that means they've started the legal process of something where obviously you can't duplicate this without probably a lawsuit at hand. So that's going to even hurt some of these resellers even more, because if you don't have that, then we're definitely going to be, you know, concerned. And not only that, even with the way that people have been getting stuff from, let's just say, going in and taking the authentication products, right, or the stuff that we know that's legit, they've been caught up. Because keep in mind, we've been keeping up with a lot of stuff that's been quote unquote stolen, right? So we got that on our hands as well. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people's gonna be looking at that, where I assume this is not only gonna keep the customer happy as a peace of mind, as we can double check the product ourselves to make sure we're good, so we don't need to get all these extra people to say yay or nay, and then it's kind of at the end of the day at that person's best discretion. Let's just keep it real. And then now I would also think there's going to be some type of digital system where if this place have it early and you're not supposed to, it'll help Nike probably track down you real quick for a lawsuit. So I can see this being beneficial on both sides, on both ends, and that's going to be very interesting. So we're going to talk about that. The new digital authentication process that they filed is not in effect yet, but I mean, I'm assuming they got to start with the legal side of things first, because if they don't do it, somebody else going to do it, and then there's nothing they can do, right? So it's going to be one of those processes right there. But also, Nike has a lawsuit come, and this one's kind of, I got to be careful with this topic. I don't really want to offend anybody, but this one kind of just threw me off when I saw this. It says Nike calls EEOC action over white worker discrimination claims at surprisingly and unusual escalation. So we're going to cover that. And one of the topics I've always wanted to talk about, and I'm going to probably transition it on to here, is I'll probably close out with this one, is actually may even just start with this one. Pretty much the larger of 2026 tax refund. So pretty much we're supposed to be getting, you know, taxes is here. You know what I'm saying? people have started to begin to get their stuff. Some people haven't. I seen actually one of my coworkers actually talking about it and asking about it, so they let me know what type of time they were on. But pretty much, we're going to be talking that the larger 2026 tax refunds could be beneficial for sneaker sales in February. I'm going to go on and say yes, because usually I know that's when a lot of stuff do sell out more too. When it's tax season, people got a little bit more extra bread, and I'm assuming once they take care of their responsibilities, again, you can't tell nobody what to do with their money, but I'm assuming as soon as they, get that money in hand, obviously they're going to get the latest and the greatest sneakers, you know what I'm saying? So things probably will go up a little bit, I won't be surprised at all. So we're going to be talking about that. But we'll start with this, going to the Nike lawsuit, and then we'll close out with the authentication process that Nike's added onto the table here. And it's going to be very, very, very interesting as well. So as you guys are here, man, don't forget to smash that like button and sub up. And I'll see who all we got in the chat real quick, and then we'll get the party started. Y'all let me know if audio and visual is looking good, because everything is looking good on my end. It says we got King Midas in the building. He says smash that like button. What up, King? What up, what up, what up, what up? Says play it on repeat in there. Says smash that like button. Appreciate that as always, homies. Again, as y'all coming out, don't forget to hit the like button. Really goes a long way. And yesterday's stream, man, I didn't really want to bring it up, but crap. They actually made me stop it. YouTube, once they detect that you're doing like any type of like copyrighted material, which we did the J. Cole album, we were doing a listening party and they were not having it, which it makes sense why a lot of people don't do it, but I thought as long as I didn't have it like monetized or try to monetize it, pretty much I thought we'd be good. But even though it wasn't, eventually they caught it. I think if the album was like any of the other albums that's only like an hour long, I don't think they would have did anything at all. But it's the fact that this joint was a double album and we was just now getting on the second part of it. And yeah, we was already an hour and 30 minutes in, like before they caught us. So, I mean, to be honest, to me, that's a win. I'll take that as a win. I kind of hate I had to stop it. Even though low key, if you look back, I was struggling, bruh. Like I had been up since I had been up early, went to the gym, went to work, and then, obviously actually edited some content, and then got right back on the joint, had a Goodfellas meeting, and then got right back to it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when I got out that joint, man, I just got something to eat, and then I passed out. So, that probably was a stream where I ain't going to say I would have fell asleep, but I was hurting. I'm going to keep it 100. I was hurting, man. And now I don't know what it is. Now my eye keep twitching and stuff like that. Yeah. And then also in your area, man, I do want to say this before I get started. If it's cold in your area, trust me, I can relate. It is not playing outside. Mainly that high wind that we have, it's a nice chill factor. So, I mean, to be honest, if you doing something, you need to do what you need to do and get where you need to get, because exactly, it's not playing out there. That joint, the wind will cut through you like a knife. You need layers on. Don't just walk out there. And I need to tell myself this, because I've been walking outside with like literally you don't need to have your skin exposed. That's the best way I can say it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Looks like we got Long Beach Joe Jets in the building. Says salutes and respect to Polo in the chat. What up, Long Beach? What up? Says, was the album good? Let's see. In my opinion, right? I'm gonna say it was mediocre, right? And we were talking about this in the sold out Discord too, in the music section. It's okay, but if I had to rate it, I'll say 3.5 out of 5 from what I've heard so far. J. Cole's music hasn't really been the same since, like, I want to say Forest Hill Drive. And me and Divine was talking about this too. His music really hasn't been the same since Forest Hill Drive. It's good, but I mean, Forest Hill Drive is that album. You can put that whole joint on and it just vibes. This is not one of those albums. Like it's got some bangers and he still got great flow and great wordplay. But what I feel like J. Cole album lacks, in my opinion, and I think Divine was saying the same thing, is that literally it will be nice. He likes to, and there's nothing wrong with this, he likes to do it all himself, produce his album, write all the music and do all that. That's fine. I'm cool with the writing the music. He's got good flow. But it wouldn't hurt if he actually tried to work with some other producers. You know what I'm saying? We were saying a list of producers that he probably should work with. And I guarantee you would probably bring him to, that in my opinion, bring it to back with the album where, it don't sound like the typical J. Cole where he just rapping and spitting in bars. You know what I'm saying? I think he should work with a different producer, because what a producer does, in my opinion, at least a good one, they're going to bring in where we going to make this, you paying for my services, we trying to make this a hit all the way around. You know what I'm saying? I think that he doesn't have that. It's just missing. Like, I would like to see him get on with like an Alchemist beat or Havoc. He does great production. That would have been a great one that me and Devon was saying. Also, honestly, anybody, to be honest. But I mean, he's got several ones. Dr. Dre would have been a great one that could produce for him. I feel like he would have brought him to, just brought out a different side of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Cole sucks or anything, but that's what a producer does. He's there to challenge you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like not only just give you the beat in there, but if his name's attached to it, I'm pretty sure he wants you to do very well. Now, I can't see him being on a Metro Boomin beat, but it wouldn't hurt to try it. But I don't think Metro Boomin would be more J. Cole style, in my opinion. Long Beach says, I'm not a J. Cole guy. I am, but I'm not. I like some. He's got some bangers. But I never ever just be like, cool, let me put on this J. Cole real quick. I barely do that with Kendrick. I'll listen to some Kendrick stuff, but I don't really vibe out like it to like that. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Kendrick. I know he's supposed to be the top dog now. No pun intended. But I don't really rock out with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Music now hasn't really been the same for a while, if I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to more older stuff that's been out a long time now. You know what I'm saying? Some music that's aged well, respectively. But J. Cole got some bangers, but that album, and I know it's supposed to be his last album, but I feel like he should have used a little bit more different producers. You know what I'm saying? Production and producers, however you want to word it. I think that would have really helped him out and brought the album to the next level. Long Beach says respect to him, though. I mean, yeah, respect to him. I give him credit where credit is due, because obviously we're still making noise and we're still talking about him. You know what I'm saying? So he's still doing something, right? And then I want to say the other list of producers, I'm going to check the Discord real quick in the music section, make sure I don't play anything. But yeah, we were saying Board Center. We were talking about some of his other albums too. But yeah, like we were saying, it just would be nice if he would get some different producers on there. Yeah. Hit Boy would have been a great one too. That's what Devon was saying. And then, yeah, Hit Boy, Dr. Dre, you know what I mean? Kanye would have been a great one too. I would have liked to see, even though I know Kanye he on another, he on another journey, right? I'm going to be nice. Kanye on another journey right now. But I'm going to say this, Kanye in his prime and J. Cole in his prime would have made a great track. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it would have been great to see him and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just some different, even Kendrick used different producers and production, and you see what brought out the side of him too, respectively, That's just my 2 cents on it. I would say it's worth a listen, but I mean, I wouldn't write home about it if I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even tripping over my stream because, like I said, I got some of it out the way, but from what I hear, it really wasn't, I ain't go crazy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Offset album, the last one I did, the live stream on, that one kind of, it was a good vibe out album, but same thing. I don't even play that one anymore. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these albums now, I hate to put J. Cole in this category, but it feels like fast food music. It's kind of like, it's one of those, like, we listen to it that one time and then kind of call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Or even still, if it is a banger, you got a couple weeks of it and then you're pretty sick of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it for me. I'm going to speak for myself. Today's music, like, even if I do like the song, after about 2 or 3 weeks, I'm like, all right, cool. I don't want to hear this no more. I go back to some stuff that, I still go back and play Tupac music, man. Respectively. R.I.P. We got Manny with the Kicks in the building. Says J. Cole album fire. It's all right. Like I said, 3.5 out of 5 for me personally. Right? Yeah, no disrespect. I don't want to sound like I'm hating or nothing, but yeah, no disrespect. But I'm going to start there. Let's start with this pretty much. Larger 2026 tax returns could mean more sneaker sales. I'm going to share my screen here and get the party started because I'm only going to be on the joint for like a little bit, only an hour. Y'all know these times can really go by, especially when we're having fun. So let me share my screen here. And boom, you guys should be seeing my screen. But yeah, larger 2026 tax refunds could benefit sneaker sales in February. So we're going to see right here. But if you think about it, dog, this is like what, the first week of February? Yeah, this is the first week. We're going to the second week. To be honest, we got some bangers coming out, but nothing too crazy. As you guys can see, they're calling these right here. This will always be the infrared sixes to me, but of course they've named them the Salesman. So infrared Salesman. Only difference is obviously with that Nike swoosh on the back, it's going to be different. Usually it'd be blacked out on the back, but now it's not. It's got like that infrared hit on it. I personally would have liked to see them use a little bit more infrared color, but I don't hate them though. I don't hate them. Let's see. Man in the Kick says 4 stars for me, Polo. 4? Hey, respectively, I respect it. I respect it. But yeah, me 3.5. And that's being nice. That's being nice because it's J. Cole. I could go lower. Pause. You know what I mean? But I'll say 3.5. But I respect your opinion, Manny. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because we all got a different ear for music. But let's start on one topic. It says larger U.S. tax returns could give sneakerheads a windfall just in time for high heat lunches in February. Needham analyst Tom Nayak said, right? Okay, and this was posted February 6th, which was yesterday. It says Air Jordan 6 Air Jordan 6 Retro, my bad. Why did I say that? Retro infrared salesman sneakers available February 14th. To the best of my knowledge, that's going to be Valentine's Day. So if you got a boo, maybe y'all can do some his and hers and some salesmen, some infrared salesmen, right? And that's going to be interesting. Definitely going to be trying to make sure I get a drip or skip on that one for sure. So when I get off the live, I'm getting right back to it. You know what I'm saying? More content on the way. There's your hint right there. Long Beach says, I don't think so. I think people will use the money on debt and to help them get by. People are struggling, and I think that tax return money is going to life expenses. I hear you, Long Beach. I hear you. But in a perfect world, yes. But I feel like people are going to do this, right? And you can't tell nobody to do what to do with their money, right? I feel like you best believe they still going to get themselves something nice. Respectively. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get the money. They're gonna look at what they need to get done to pay this up or pay this to get this up out of your hair. And what's left over, let's see, what do you think they're gonna do with it? Yeah, it's going to buy some J's. And some people will pay the bare bone minimum just to get people out of their hair so they can have all the money to go get some J's. I mean, but yeah, I would agree some people are going to make sure to cover their debt because this whole country, man, in general, majority of the country is sitting in a high debt. But that's not just us, though. I'm just talking in general. Like, I mean, the country itself. So, I mean, yeah, if we're going to get higher tax returns, best believe people still going to pay. But if you think about it, though, to piggyback off of your point, pause, is also the cost of living for everything has went up, too. So, I mean, to be honest, it really just going to fall full circle again. You know, we're going to be right back in that. Okay, cool. We paid some stuff and then we're right back to it. And here we go. You know what I'm saying? No better or for worse, you know? But we'll see. It's going to be interesting for sure. Divine Photos in the building says, what up, everyone? What up, Divine? What's Gucci? What's good, man? Smash that like button, everybody. I see you. Slayer says, yo, Sneaker Squad 100. What up, Slayer? Slayer says, Valentine's Day is definitely a skip. Hey, look, man. It ain't for everybody, but if you do have a boo, you know what I'm saying? Live it up. Valentine's Day is one of those, and I'm going to tread lightly on the topic. It's a money grab thing. I mean, but it's not what it once was. I remember Valentine's Day, people who were in relationships, all they did was used to go get something to eat, go find somewhere nice to eat. You know what I'm saying? And every place was packed. You know what I'm saying? When I was in a relationship a long time ago, I will never forget whenever I was trying to do something for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute, man. I ain't done nothing like that in a sense. Whew. Yeah, I ain't gonna put a time on it. Let's see, Devon says, you can get your side piece, the Jordan 4s, for the Side Chicks Day on the 15th. Yo, chill, bro. Chill. But, you know, some people probably do have a side piece. And some people know that they're the side piece too, man. Some you know, and this works for male or females. You, the guy, can be a side piece as well. It don't always have to be a female. In fact, you know, probably talking too much here. I've learned that in certain situations where I thought I was the main guy and I wasn't. I was the sidekick. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers disappear on you. Like I said, no, I'm not gonna get there. We're gonna stick to the sneaker topic. Let's go. My bad. But yeah, my bad. I almost lost it. It says, Footwear sales and particular sneakers could see a bounce due to the high tax refunds that are issued starting in February. It says the tax refunds will be larger than typical this year due to the U.S. President Donald Trump One Big Beautiful Build Act tax cuts for 2025. It says according to the Tax Foundation, individual income taxes for 2025 were cut, but the IRS didn't adjust the holding tables after the law passed. That resulted in most workers continuing to withhold more taxes from their paychecks than required by the tax cuts. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why it's going to be larger right there. It says most workers continue to withhold more taxes for their taxes, from their paychecks than required than the tax cuts. It says the Tax Foundation estimated that the tax changes will result in an average tax cut of $611. So I mean, hey, not a lot of money, but hey, if somebody hands you $600, yes, you take it. But also, you got to keep in mind too, not every place, even if they say it's free, you still got to pay something to file your taxes. You're going to come off of something. It ain't finna be 100% free. You know what I'm saying? Even if you take the free route and you mess it up, you know what I'm saying? They can come back on you. I've literally seen it where somebody said that the IRS hit them back for 3 years straight, like AKA last year before that, and the year before that. They had to still pay back because they had got too much back at one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put that person's business out there, but I'm like, I already knew that was kind of suspect anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because they was always eating good. You know what I'm saying? Way before. They always loved it. But then, yeah, certain things popped up. So, yeah. That's interesting. Manuel the Kick says, Divine 100 and salutes the Slayer. What up, everybody? But yeah, we're going to keep going right here. It says, it noted that a private sector analyst indicated that the new law could see an average refunds from up between $300 to $1,000. Wow. So yeah, at minimum, people are going to be walking away with $300, or you can get up to $1,000. And you know, again, touchy subject, but I'll say this. If you have children, or I'll run it back. If you have dependents, right? We're going to use the right words. If you have dependents, you could even see more than that. You know what I'm saying? It says, citing to the Tax Foundation estimate of an average refund increase of 25% to 35% or more than $3,052. So $3,052 year to $4,000 this year. So pretty much average last year was like $3K. It could be up to $4K too. You know what I'm saying? People going to be eating out here a little bit. But like you said, Long Beach, some people, we got a lot of bills. So, I mean, they're going to have to cover that too. At least some of it. But you'll see how it goes. Needham's Tom Nykick noted that with the sneakerheads potentially having a windfall in February, it could help sell through the rate during the key month. I mean, we do got a lot of bangers coming next week alone. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, you can think about it. It's going to be, people going to spend a little something. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. It's going to say that would be a big plus for sneaker sales following the January slow period. Moreover, the Needham analyst noted that there is a very crowded lunch calendar for February with 33 potential high heat lunches up from the 22 a year ago. He said that the industry usually sees a pickup in the activity in February, particularly around the time of the NBA All-Star Weekend, which will be February 13th through the 15th this year. Think about that. So, I mean, yeah, if you think about that, factors and stuff like that all kind of play into it. You know what I mean? We got to keep it real. It says, and the analyst said that he's seeing more of a high quality lunches flowing through the wholesale channel. Says most major releases for February are centered around the NBA All-Star game, with Jordan Brand leading the charge through the multiple sneaker collaborations with Levi and the Air Jordan 3. Okay, that's gonna move, even though I know a lot of people may not like them, right? Then you got the Union and Fragment Air Jordan 1. That's supposed to be dropping as well. That's gonna obviously make some noise too. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. It was also dropped the Air Jordan 6 Salesman, which basically that's the infrared, right? If you want to keep it real. Steeped in once niche backstory, as well as a more limited and premium version of the same model to relaunch the Ben 23 collection. So yeah, we got that coming too, which I'm not really too crazy about that one. But I mean, again, if you think about it, that's a stack week. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Nike proper will probably hit with both performance and lifestyle through several LA themed sneakers, a warning label collection featuring its signature basketball models, and more. Adidas, meanwhile, is still keeping its cards close to the chest and have yet to reveal its higher profile drops for the basketball spectacle, but did just launch a Bob Marley collection in conjunction with the Jamaican Football Federation and more adorable version of Pharrell's coveted jellyfish model, which, yeah, you got to keep that. Those have been making moves. I don't remember no Bob Marley connection, but I just clicked it real quick just to see what's up. I'll hit the back button, but yeah, this is crazy. I didn't know these dropped. I didn't know this. So this apparently is the Bob Marley joint. I'm not going to read the article, but this is the Bob Marley joint and Adidas. Interesting. What y'all think? I like yellow. I do like yellow. But yeah, not for me. Not for me at all. Respectively, though. Respectively, not for me. We'll run it back real quick. Yeah, not for me. Don't want to sound like I'm hating, but not for me at all. Where we at real quick? Let's see. Devon says, Union Frags are gonna move. That's a fact. And he says, what's Gucci Manny's? What's Gucci? Says, meanwhile, fashion and dress footwear resale or footwear sales could also see some pickup. It says the BTIG Jeannie Stitcher also noted that the higher tax refunds could be potential incremental tailwind for some consumers. Moreover, 70% of the consumers indicated that if they were to receive a $2,000 tariff rebate check as Trump was proposed, they could spend a portion of it with apparel at 52% and footwear at 40%, ranked as the top two spending categories. Let's see, it's got the RRD retail and consumer behavior expert Chip West said that the larger refunds for shoppers could make this tax season one of the biggest in recent history, one of that could give quarter one sales at retail a boost when the industry usually expects a potential holiday slump. Right? But this is always kind of how it's always been since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that holiday sales, January, things kind of quiet down, and in a minute, I'll say this, where I grew up, you instantly started to know when people started getting their tax refunds because the malls were packed, right? Everything was moving. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. This has kind of just been like the test of time. Not the stereotype or pick on anybody at all, but I mean, it's kind of just always how it's always been. You know what I mean? He said retailers have a strong opportunity to ramp up impactful promotional campaigns to motivate deal-seeking consumers before, during, and after they receive their refunds. West said 86% of all refunds were issued last year in February, March, and April. Retailers that solidify offline and online media strategies that connect with higher intent tax refunds spenders, especially in these months, will win, he said. So yeah, that's going to let you know. We'll see. So let's go and transition on while we got the Nike topic. All this is going to be Nike tonight. Pretty much looks like they got a lawsuit, but it says Nike calls EEOC action over a white worker discrimination. This, I can't even believe I'm reading this. White worker discrimination claims as surprisingly an unusual escalation. Now, I was curious about what the hell is an EEOC. So I had to look up what that is. So I had already had this in the Google search right here. So EEOC is pretty much the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. So EEOC, let's keep that in mind here. What is it? Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Says it's a federal agency that enforces laws prohibiting the workplace discrimination, harassment, and retaliation based on race, color, religion, sex, including pregnancy, sexual orientation, gender identity, identity, national origin, age 40 plus, disability, or genetic information. It investigates companies against employees with 15 plus employees, mandates disputes, and may file lawsuits. Wow. So it has to be 15 plus. And we know Nike has well over more than 15 plus of employees, man. It says the EEOC seeks from Nike information related to allegations. Some requests go back to 2018 and of the DEI related discrimination against white workers. Wow. Let's get through this article real quick. Let's see. It says the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC, on Wednesday filed an action for enforcement of an EEOC administrative subpoena against Nike Incorporated, seeking that the production of the documents in the connection to a discrimination probe, right? It says the action filed in the federal district court in St. Louis was brought pursuant to section 709 and 710 of Title 7. I believe that's 567. That's a rumor. That's the Roman numeral for 7, which is a V and 2 I. So I believe that means 567, if my math is correctly, of the Civil Rights Act of the 1964 in connection with alleged unlawful employment practices. The EEOC is probing a systematic allegations involving DEI-related intentional race discrimination against white employees and job applicants, right? It says the documents the EEOC are seeking include Nike diversity, equality, and inclusion related to 2025 targets and other DEI-related objectives. Wow, that's crazy. Devon says, don't be surprised when people take L's on the unions. The constellation prize are the salesman sixes. True. Because the thing is, we know how it works with these unions, man. And to be fair, though, I get it. People are going to pull up for the unions. I'm not going to say that. But they haven't had the best, craziest drop. Like, it's kind of been one of those, like, once it drops, if I don't get it, and I know this just isn't me, but I feel like it seems like we forget about that joint. You know what I'm saying? Once it drops, it seems like we forget about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting. My bad, y'all. It feel like I've been having something in my eye the whole entire time too, this whole live. But we're gonna keep pushing. It says it feels like surprisingly an unusual escalation. We have an intensive good faith participation in the EEOC inquiry into our personal practices, programs, and decisions, and have had an ongoing efforts to provide information and engage in constructively with an agency. And Nike spokesperson said in a statement to the Footwear News, we have shared thousands of pages of information and detailed written responses to the EEOC inquiry and are in the process of providing additional information. So Nike saying we good, we covered over here. We ain't really tripping. They ain't worried about nothing is what I'm getting from it, right? It says the spokesperson added that Nike is a proud American company focused on bringing inspiration and innovation. There's that word. We ain't even talking technology right now, and that's how that joint gonna go, right? We got to when you talk sneakers, we always gonna be talking innovation from what it seems like to every athlete in the world. We as we enter an unprecedented season of sports in this country and around the world, its mission has renewed importance and urgency in what we're focused on. It says a spokesperson emphasized that Nike is committed to a fair, lawful employment practices and follows all applicable laws, including those that prohibit discrimination. This individual added, we believe our programs and practices are consistent with those allegations and take these matters seriously. We will continue our attempt to cooperate with the EEOC and will respond to their petition. So they're saying, hey, we ain't worried about nothing. Let's see, Devon says, I agree, Polo. People gonna move on from the unions and watch in a few months it goes a little over or close to retail. Yeah, that's how I've been. I'm gonna be honest, dog. I'm not trying to disrespect union, but it hasn't been the same since they did those. Like, I'll say to me, they first Air Jordan 1s they did, those was dope. That kind of went crazy. And then those Air Jordan 4 unions, the black joints, they went crazy. After that, we kind of checked off of them. I'll speak for myself. I kind of checked on union mainly based off of, that strength alone. But I haven't had nothing that really wowed me about the unions in a while, to keep it 100. And those damn dunks they did, most people even forget they did a passport dunk series. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get started on the Union Cortezes, right? And I salute to Kwame. I ain't even forgot. I know he picked up a pair. Where we at real quick? Devon says, Kith has the raffle for the Jellyfish IP black and blue pair. I need to enter that. I did see somebody posted that in the Discord. I do need to enter that joint. I need to enter. I meant to enter it. I forgot. But I need to enter that joint. If it's still open, I got to enter. I'm going to do that as soon as I get off the live. Says, According to Wednesday court filing, the document said that on May 24, 2024, then the EOC commissioner, now chair Andrea R. Lucas, and issued a change number, and then it has the number here 551-2024-04496. So that's letting you know the year right there. Alleging that the athletic shoe and apparel giant may have violated the Title VII through the engagement in the pattern or practice of the desperate treatment against white employees and applicants and training program participants and hiring promotions, demotion or separation decisions, internship programs, mentoring and leadership development, along other career development programs. The charge also alleged that Nike had race-based workforce representation quotas. So again, they're cooperating with the law, but this lets you know that no one person is above the law. As Nike's been throwing out a lot of these lawsuits, they can receive them as well. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the first rodeo for Nike now. You know what I'm saying? It says the document also said that between December 2024 and June 2025, the EOC issued 3 requests to Nike for information, but that the athletic firm was determined to have failed the full provide the information sought in the request, noting that also that the EOC also sought an additional information to further its investigation. In a statement Wednesday, the EOC said some of the requests for the information goes back to 2018. It says when there are compelling indications, including corporate emissions and extensive public materials that an employer diversify, equality, and inclusion related to programs may violate federal prohibitions against race discrimination and other forms of unlawful discrimination. The EEOC will take all necessary steps, including subpoena enforcement actions, to ensure the opportunity to full and comprehensively investigate, said EEOC Chair Andrea Lucas. So they're saying they're going to pull out all the stops to make sure that Nike's doing everything they're supposed to do by the books. You know what I'm saying? So this is very interesting. This is that DEI policies provide an organizational framework designed to ensure fair and equal treatment and equal opportunity for all employees. You know what I'm saying? Which that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? So somebody got to step in and say something. I'm not saying Nike them is or not doing this, right? I'm just saying this is what they're being accused of, right? We don't know. Nike's saying they're pretty much providing all the information, saying they're not doing that. It says, but critics have argued that the policies and programs can foster reverse discrimination. There are also concerns that these practices might prioritize certain groups over the individual merit. In response to the criticisms, some companies over the past 2 years have started rolling back their DEI policies. That shift also was in line with the U.S. Supreme Court decision in 2023 that shot down affirmative action in college admissions. It says among the retailers, Walmart in November 2024 was targeted by Robbie Starbucks, and it worked out its solutions with the anti-woke advocates, wherein the discounter further moved away from the idea of DEI and special treatment in favor for the concept of belonging. It says after U.S. President Donald Trump took office in January 2025, he began dismantling the federal government DEI programs in favor of the merit-based focus. That same month saw Walmart competitor Target Corp make its own series of moves to roll back DEI as it embraced belonging. Thanks to President Trump's commitment to enforcing our nation's civil rights laws, the EEOC has renewed its focus on even-handed enforcement of the Title VII, Lucas said on Wednesday. So yeah, that's what we got pending over Nike. So for like the last 10 minutes, let's talk this authentication patent that Nike has put up here. Again, hopefully this brings something different to the table, and I'm very curious here what they're going to do. So if they're putting a patent on it, I'm very curious, will there be something like maybe in the works where we'll be able to scan something here? So if you see this right here, this is from Soul Retriever, but I think they got this from Sneaker Legal. And it says, yeah, Nike patents hints future sneakers apparel have built in a digital fingerprints suitable invisible IDs embedded into the logos, uppers, soles, and scan your phone to check authenticity, track ownership, unlock resale, and tap into digital experiences. Physical products with the digital identities is the move that would make this feel more comfortable about buying, right? Okay. On the secondhand market. Yeah. Yes, yeah. They said, would it make you feel more comfortable about buying sneakers on the secondhand market? So if Nike incorporates this, but this is the thing. This will be on the resale market starting once they implement this stuff. But the old stuff that we're still looking for, that ain't gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? They would have to have the shoe, but the new stuff would have it. Now I'm very curious, where would they put the scan? Will people mess with it? And then what if it's fault? It's gotta work good, because if its joint is off, like, think about this. If a person wears the shoe, beats the shoe to you know what, or some people are really hard on shoes in general, right? Will that technology mess up? What if that person, sweats in the shoe, works out in the shoe, and then with that being some type of digital chip in there, when it gets wet, then what? Will it be malfunction? Does that mean the shoe's not fake anymore? Does that mean the shoe you can't authenticate it? You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that too, I hope Nike's looking at into this, but they just got the patent on this joint. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying should have been using blockchain for stuff like this. Love it. It says, wow, is what we got on this one. It says, I'm sorry. So now our clothes will be able to track where we go. So some people are mixed reviews about this joint. You know what I'm saying? It says, bro, what? It says, suggest this years ago. I mean, again, this stuff takes time too. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get it right. You don't want to rush it and then mess it up. It says, I give it 2 years till we stop seeing this. Wow. He says, I think Nike would do this on specific drops, not all shoes. It will be interesting if they ever actually give it a try in public and see what happens. It says, don't worry. It'll be about 3 shoes at 300 to 600 limited quantities, high resale. Then they'll just fade away and you'll later hear it's being discontinued. Typical Nike tech sneakers. Wow. I mean, people are really going in. I respect it. But it says this Nike patent for digital fingerprint is what we know. It says what we knew was coming. The patent describes a digital fingerprint and authentication system footwear and apparel that embeds machines pretty much able to identify directly into product surfaces such as logos, uppers, soles, and textiles using the using the visual impracticable patterns, conductive inks, and magnetic materials or encoded grayscale colors, right? This is going to be interesting. Grids. So this is what they got right here. They're saying they're going to have it all up in the Nike check. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be interesting. I'm very curious how this will go. And they're not just doing it for shoes. They're doing it for clothes too. You know, you see right there, there's got clothes in it as well. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very curious. What happens with the shirts and stuff like that if you wash it? You know what I'm saying? Will that fuck it up? You know, I'm just a question. You download the app. The app displays a transparent guide to help highlight the regions of interest. User will point the scanner into the identifier, zoom in until the identifier fits within the transparent guide. The app will make out the identifier and detect encoded bits represented at a range of the grayscale value. So it sounds good though. It says beyond anti-counterfeiting, the patent also enables product tracking, resale authentication, consumer engagement, and integration with digital services, effectively linking physical Nike products to a secure digital identity. Dope. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I like that. It says, wondering if this will be a new app or feature in the Nike app. This would be cool, yeah. I'm very curious. Should they? I think we should. I'm tired of all the fucking apps. Let me throw this out there too. I'm gonna speak for myself on this. I gotta get this up off my chest real quick. I'm tired of like, hey, we got an app. This person got an app. We got an app. I'm tired of all these motherfucking apps on my phone, dog. We already got a sneakers app and we got a Nike app. Make it work within that damn app. You already got an app. Update it. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell Nike what to do, but I don't want to have to go into another app just to do something else. I already got that with YouTube. Think about this. There's a YouTube app, and then I have another YouTube app for like whenever I'm on the go or whenever I got content up and I just need to set the time or do something. I have another one. There's like a YouTube Studio app. Then there's a YouTube Music app because now I got YouTube Music. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all the apps because all this stuff you can incorporate this all into one. Which YouTube kind of did that, you know what I'm saying, respectively. So I'm very curious how this is gonna go. I think it's sounding good so far though. If we're gonna keep it real, I think it's actually a great idea. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. But this is some more designs on it here. Obviously, that looks like an Air Jordan 3 to me, but not fully an Air Jordan 3 because I mean some Air Jordan 3s do have a Nike swoosh, but those are kind of like unique ones. But I think they're just using this for like they're covering all the angles of the shoe. So I'm very curious, will this be select shoes or just select merch? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very interesting for sure. I'll see how this goes. You see how they're putting like these little dots and stuff and all this into it, but I'm assuming this is all gonna have some type of, the swoosh is actually gonna have a digital like material to pick up what's real and what's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. Resellers and these other like I guess overseas companies, that's another thing. Will they be able to duplicate something like this? You know what I'm saying? Will people start walking up to people and saying like, oh snap, you got the Travis on? Put their phone down, bleep, you're probably gonna get kicked in the face or something. You know what I'm saying? Says downloading the app. App displays a transparent guide to help highlight the regions of interest. Yeah, we kind of read that part already. So it's sounding like it's going to be another app. So they filed this December 16, 2025. So this hasn't been too long ago. Says it goes start, determine encoding symbols and colors, determine grid size and spacing, enter encoding parameters, apply encoding algorithm, generate encoded symbols, colors, and electrical resistance mappings, generate conductive ink mappings, and finish. So, I mean, yeah, that's probably behind the scenes how it's got to work. Continually capturing 2D, so that's start. Overlay region of interest, analyze 2D data, logo detected, no, provide public message, yes. If they can't pick it up, it's gonna send you a message like, hey, yeah, these ain't it. And then you keep scrolling down, it says, mark out the region of interest, COVID 2D data to grayscale, lucratively apply bitmap mask, identify background color of 2D data, recognize binary 1-bit, assemble array bits, compare checksum, valid checksum, and then finish. Interesting. So they got a lot going on to this. So I'm very curious. Add a phonetic MacTile material to the plastic used to mold the sole. Add a chromatic material to the compound used to create the insole. Use the appropriate size fixture to the magnetize each designated region for the shoe. Use the fixture of the magnetic size of the entire insole to help control the bacteria growth within the shoe. So yeah, they're thinking about this because they know if it gets wet, it's going to put in bacteria. It can make that shoe, not so sanitary, It says use the appropriate size fixtures to measure the magnetic properly of each zone within the sole. Associate the record magnetic values in the shoe, several serial numbers on a server. So yeah, they're gonna have serial numbers in these joints, you know what I'm saying? Which that easily could be just the barcode. Select the shoe, verify the serial number, purchase date, and shoe features. That's gonna be interesting. It says app instructs user B, which is the buyer, to place and align mobile over each zone identified. App compares use a serial number and a magnetic value against the measured values by user B to authenticate. So yeah, this is really thing. They're really going to try to make sure they have their own, which this is something they should have did a long time ago. Nike's going to have their own authentication process is what I'm getting from this. Download the Soul Retriever app. So that's what we got on that one. Let me touch a little bit more of the comments right here, and then we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases and wrap this joint up. But what do y'all think about this authentication process that Nike's going to try to implement? I'm very curious how this goes. You know what I'm saying? Some people says, I give it 2 years. It says, I think Nike will do this on, we read that part. It says, don't worry, it'll be about 3 shoes. We read that one. It says, I'm just going to be something. It says, it's just going to be something to scan like a QR code that gives the details of the shoe. Game changer. I might start buying resale with this. Don't trust anyone if they don't hit on the release day. I don't get the shoe, and I have a lot of shoes. Pretty much a lot of people letting us know where they stand with this joint. I respect it. It says another device to track us. So it's been, people literally have mixed emotions about this. Retail costs will triple. I don't know if they're probably gonna raise the price a little bit if we're gonna keep it real. That's expected, right? Let's talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. Get ready to wrap things up here. But we already know, for one, we do have the Union ones coming next week. Devon says, Kif doing this stupid time for a pickup if you hit on shoes. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah. I don't know if the raffle is where I can like ship to me option, I'll do that. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it always is though. You know what I mean? They probably just have an even tighter window. Devon says, if you select in-store pickup, you will have to pick them up between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. I mean, what if there's a line? If you get there right there, I mean, they still have to honor it if you have proof. You know what I mean? I would assume. But I would assume people are going to try to get there a little bit early. So, yeah, looks like we have the Air Jordan 1 fragment set to drop. That's coming next week, I believe, for sure. Going to be very interesting. I know we already had the ones that already did with Kith. And then looks like we do have the Levi 3 denims. They're coming next week. I actually like these. I think there's a black pair that's probably going to be loaded up on the sneakers app right here, as you guys can see. These joints are super fire. Some little great visuals. I think these look good. Nice, clean, subtle, and you'll be able to wear these probably, it's a lot of versatility, I think, with these. Yeah. I like the black pair, for sure. I know there's a cell pair. Oh, go back. I missed something. Hold up. Let me go back on this joint. Yeah. So that I like this, how they did the hang tag on this one. It's translucent, but you can see like the Levi. That actually they put more creativity, a little bit more thought process into it. I like that. Very nice. Then we got the Levi right here. That's kind of was expected with this shoe. Subtle, but not too much, but just enough to know that, hey, this is a collab. Nike swoosh on the back, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, call that. It looks good, man. I like it. It looks good. I think this looks good. And then, of course, you got the regular denim joints right here. I think this will be the popular pair. I don't hate these, but I don't love these. But honestly, I kind of like the black pair. I think this is a little bit too much for me. Too much denim on the shoe. I mean, that's my thing. If you're going to go denim, go all the way denim out. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did with the 4s. That's my thing. That's what you need to do with these. Go all the way denim out. Don't hit me with no concrete, no nothing. Go all the way denim. We know it's a 3. You know what I'm saying? We know the silhouette. Extra laces coming with it. White, black, red. Interesting. Different type of style box. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. But if I got to pick, I got the black pair on deck. And then I think there's a cell colorway. We see Spike Lee in the commercials like that. So this is the cell joints right here. And I don't know why they got, and I'll have to do a little bit of research, but Spike Lee has been the guy that's kind of like holding that down. You know, he's emphasis for knowing for going to all the Knicks games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming he's just a pass holder, but here's some picks he's taken. Hey, respect to Spike Lee, man. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to get disrespectful, man. Hey, yeah, let me put myself back on the main screen, get ready to wrap this joint up here for the night. I've been on the joint for like an hour. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always. This was a good one. Pretty much we just talked pretty much what we anticipate for tax season. Will people buy more sneakers? Yes or no? See King Mighty says smash that like button. We also talked the Nike white worker discrimination. Looks like the EEOC is getting involved, so we'll see how that goes as well. And then we just also finished up talking about, will Nike, this digital authentication system, how long will it last? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we see that. Something Nike should have did a long time ago, but keep in mind, I will say this, the new CEO in there, Elliot Hill, I see the changes he's bringing, right? So, I mean, in my opinion, he's moving in the right direction. He's moving in the right direction, no matter how you slice and dice it. Stuff that we had always been asking for. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like he's doing his second year. He's off to another great start. You know what I mean? Because he's working. Let's see real quick. Devon says, people hate the Nigel Force. Devon says, spoke to a couple of the people in line about him. Oh, wow. I told you, man, I'm not a fan of him either. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate them, but I don't see how they're making it to the top list. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just something that the complex them all wanted to do. You know what I mean? Respectively. Says, plus I heard even with the EQL raffle, if there are a leftover pairs, they have to ship them back. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I did not know that. I thought they just came available to the public, like on a first come, first served basis, but it could be true. Who knows? I don't really work there, but hey, it's not saying it's not true, right? But yeah, smash that like button, sub up to the channel, man. sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, we continue to sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. Whenever I do not get the content out in time, most likely we'll talk about it in the sold out Discord. Other than that, man, I'll be back live again on Monday with another Music Monday. Super Bowl is tomorrow. Who y'all got? You know what I'm saying? I'm going for the Seahawks. Hopefully we can see if they can catch a W, man, because I do not want the Patriots to win. But pretty much I'm just going to be chilling on Sunday. More content on the way. Smash the like button, sub up. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional Tron Halls, y'all know we have Music Monday. I'll see you guys then, and I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this guppies and purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember.